How are you guys doing, my friends? Welcome once again to our channel. All right, so in today's video, guys, going to talk about the Bitcoin updates and what you guys should pay attention to what is going on, guys. Now, if you take a look on Bitcoin from the monthly, guys, I want to walk you down through the monthly to 1 hour so you can understand actually what is happening. If you've not subscribed to the channel, you can subscribe and like this video, guys. All right, guys, so this is Bitcoin chart on the monthly. Okay, so this is Bitcoin monthly chart, guys. Okay, if I should take a look on it from Bitstamp, where we have more data, the Bitstamp where we have more data, you can see that the market is, the monthly is very bullish. Okay, the monthly is very bullish. All right, so looking at it on the monthly, the market seems like it's going to break the all-time high, and from there you're going to see give us a consolidation going up again, such like this. So on the monthly, it looks very bullish, and from there we can dive down to weekly and see what we can drive from it. Now, looking at it on the weekly chart, guys, two things that we can take a look on here, that there is no much data. Okay, when you talk about some of these coin, especially crypto, because they are still new. Like on the weekly chart, you see this is a correction, and the way this is going here, well, there might be a scenario whereby another correction comes down. But the question is that would that break the all-time high before dropping, or would it drop before breaking the all-time high? Okay, so that is something that I need to consider. Now let's dive down to daily chart. If you come down to daily chart, guys, you can see that the market also is getting, if you start here, this starts 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this already is a completed wave. All right, so now there might be a correction or a total reversal. All right, a correction or total reversal, that's on the daily. But the way it's going out now, this market still look very strong, very bullish here, guys, and provided the market is still trending above 20 AMA, that shows you that the market is very strong. All right, so if you dive down to 4 hours, on the 4 hours, guys, it seems as if the market is completing a wave 5. Okay, it's completing a wave 5, which is likely to reverse and give us 3-wave correction. So how do I mean? If you take a look on it here, you can see, guys, that this is actually one wave, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is a wave, complete wave 5, guys, and I'm not expecting another wave up from here. Instead, I'm expecting a bigger correction or a total reversal from here before the next wave. So from our conclusion so far, let's take for divergence. You can see divergence on the 4 hours. Let's also take a divergence of the 1 hour. Looking at it on the 1 hour, guys, you can also see that there's a big divergence on the 1 hour, which is indicating that there might be a reversal from this point, guys. Okay, and also on the last wave 5 of the 5 wave, we also have 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this is actually a completed wave. We expect the market to spend time here and drop very aggressively. Now, if you see a very sharp drop from here that actually breaks this low, that tells you that this whole move is over, guys, because we can see from whole indication that the market has been completing a wave 5. And in Bitcoin, if you study Bitcoin charts, it's either Bitcoin give us 3-wave or give us 5-wave, guys. So 5 is the highest wave you can give us, 3 for corrective structures, although the 3-wave can be a complex structure, guys. So what we're expecting for us to say that there might be a reversal here is a correction. Okay, so now, but don't get me wrong, after this 3-wave move down, markets still have a potential of what? Breaking the all-time high. But at this point, we're expecting a correction, either very deep correction or a shallow correction. But if you come to 4 hours, they will be expecting at least let the market retest this trend that has been supporting. If it retests this trend, then before going up, but if it breaks this trend, down we go. Okay, so that's the thing we'll be expecting from this point. So we're expecting the market to come to retest this trend, this white trend, guys, come to retest it as the market, is correcting. All right, so that is what we'll be expecting on Bitcoin, but if you take a look on Ethereum, Ethereum also has its own pattern and its own chart. All right, in the sense that I'm expecting Ethereum to break all-time high. Okay, I'm expecting to break all-time high because the wave, if this Ethereum on weekly, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This wave 5 can only be called 5 wave if it breaks this one here, and for it to break this one here, it has not. The distance between here and there is not that much, so I'm expecting it to come to this 46,000 range, and from there we'll be having a very sharp sell-off, guys. So this is what I'm expecting on the Ethereum from the weekly chart before we are going to the moon. All right, so if you take a look on it from the daily, it looks a little clearer from the daily. Now you can see that the market also is giving us what we expected, corrective structures. Okay, so most times corrective structure can be a bit complex, so this is what we're expecting on Ethereum before we go. Now if this one comes down to break this low, it's still the same thing, because it's either it gives us a running flat or an expanding flat. So all of them are also considered as corrective structures, guys. All right, so if you dive down to Ethereum on 4 hours, let's see what is driving out from here. You can see that Ethereum also is giving us a 5 wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there might be a 3 wave move down before the next wave up, okay, which is healthy for the market. All right, anytime the market corrects himself in 3 wave is considered to be healthy for the market, because nothing goes up forever and nothing goes down forever. All right, so that is just on Ethereum. So but as it moves on this breaks here, give us that 3 wave move down before going up. All right, guys, so Ethereum on the 1 hour, on the 1 hour chart, guys, okay, it's as if it's forming nothing much here, okay, but there's a divergence here everywhere. We have a bigger divergence on Ethereum already. Okay, so what we'll be expecting here is for, let me confirm that divergence. Let's see this. Okay, yeah, you can see that there's a big divergence here on Ethereum already. So that divergence is not in vain, it must complete its purpose. Okay, so what we'll be expecting is for this market to rally down and also break this low and give us a 3 wave move up, then it give us this 3 wave down. So this BTC dominance is something that every trader needs to pay attention to, because the time is going up, most altcoin bleeds, and it's coming down, altcoins gains value. All right, so if you take a look on it on the daily, on the monthly chart, it gives us a little data here, but this, what you can drive from here now is correction. So the market is just correction. This is a first impulse. Okay, so the market make a sharp move down. So I'm expecting that this market will still come to break this previous low here that it did on 2018. So, and when it's coming down to break this low, altcoin and Bitcoin will gain much value. All right, so we're expecting it to come down again to break this previous is it not all-time low here, kind of? Is that all-time low? Previous low. Previous, because every market starts from zero. Yes, no, previous low here, so kind of previous low. So we're expecting the market to come here to break this previous low before going up again. So this is what I'm expecting on it. So let's take a look on it from the weekly chart. You can see that it looks a bit clearer on the weekly chart. Okay, so looking at it from the weekly chart, guys, as the market rallies up like this, you see this is A, B, C. Okay, so this one comes here, all right, and drop. So after this move, guys, there will be a drop. be a drop, and this drop will tag here and then it reverses. So this drop here will be a bull cycle on most altcoin. Okay, because I've seen that happen. It will be a bull cycle on most altcoin, and once this one start going up, all altcoin will bleed to hell, because believe you me, this one would be a very big move to the moon. All right, guys, so that is just something that you need to pay attention to. But you know, this is a high time frame, so any pattern we see on a very high time frame is set to about, set to play out, and anytime it's playing out, it goes in a gives us a very massive gain. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like this video if you like the content that we are releasing on this channel. All right, help us share this video with your friends, and if you have any question concerning any coin, don't hesitate to let us know. We'll help you to analyze and also help you to do a top-down analysis on those coins. I think I have one request here, M-Box. All right, so let's take a look on this M-Box. Okay, let's take a look on it on this. Okay, somebody requested this, so let's see. This is a weekly chart. No much data here on the weekly chart. Now we come to it on the daily chart. You see, most of this new coin should be very, very careful with it, because I've seen some of this coin especially in this kind of chart. This is a wave one, kind of A wave. All these things are B wave, guys. Okay, so we can see that. Okay, we can call it 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if it comes up here and give us, this is 1, it will spend a lot of time here first. Okay, I pray that it shouldn't break this low, but if you break this low, stay clear from this coin. Okay, because after that it will give us one more down and before it goes up. So it will spend a lot of time on this before coming up. But we take a look on it from the 4 hours. Yeah, you can see that the market is just going nowhere. Okay, but there's another scenario from it on the 4 hours. You can see that this is A, B, C. All right, if this one be the first impulse up, it comes down like this, A, B, C. So watch out for this when it breaks this point. If it breaks this point, guys, then watch out for a reversal. Now, if you want to take this trade, 2 ways you can take this trade here, in case you're not in there yet. Now, you can take this trade once it breaks this low. Okay, the best time to take a trade when it's correcting is when it makes new low. Okay, because if it's wrong, definitely to bounce off like this. As it's coming down, you are out of the trade. So that's something you can take home from this trade, from this analysis today. Anytime a market is correcting and it makes new low, and you're interested in that particular coin, just buy when it makes new low, because most times, 99.9% of the time, it will go up like this, and in case this will not be the one that is going to definitely come down again to make another low. So as it's coming down, you will take your profit off the trade. But if you're taking as it's breaking out like this, it might tag you and still reverses to your opposite side. All right, so the best time is to take a trade when it makes this low, provided it didn't break this. But if you want to be on the conservative side of the market, the best time is to take the trade when it breaks here. All right, because if you break in this point, provided it didn't break this one, then it's going to break this and stuff like that. So that just sits on this M-Boss guy. All right, guys, so please, guys, don't forget to subscribe on this channel. Don't forget to like this video. I'll see you on the next video.